fellow casuals.
Hello, and welcome, dear viewers, fellow casuals. This is Primetime Casual, and it has been Destination Soul, and I totally messed up the intro because I'm so annoyed by YouTube right now. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Entertain yourself while I'll actually start Elite. Here we go. It's been a hectic day in the cockpit here. So, I trust someone can give me a sound check. Just a sound check. Just
you'll be able to hear it.
Of course, you can hear me because you're in.
No. I meant in.
You're in Discord with me. I would be rather annoyed if you can't hear me.
I was trying to. You know, you're trying.
That's supposed to be difficult within 20 seconds. It's not the plan.
I got called a difficult Brit earlier on.
Sounds good.
Oh.
You're sounding good.
No.
You see, the two people, Yagashora, new to the stream, new to the channel, and he was already way more helpful than you've ever been, Burr. I love it.
You're going to use facts.
All right.
Okay.
So the plan for today for everybody. I won't. The Discord isn't so good. That's just the buzz. The plan for today is I won't sell all the data, obviously, because that'll take hours. I will sell about an hour worth of data until we get bored, and talk about exploration a bit. I have, of course, my vast archive of screenshots where I can show some if something catches my eye. We can talk about exploration in general and about what, I don't know, fleet carriers might bring to the game. And of course, for anybody who doesn't know it, the difficult German word quiz with Burr and Rini will come to the grand finale. So let's see if Elite actually works on stream. It does, but my camera is in front of the chat. Give me a second. I can fix this. I'm a professional. Trust me. I'm an engineer. I studied.
I was wondering if the stream can hear Prime okay, because he's roboting for us, but he might not be for them.
All right. And I think that's usually Discord, but I can just talk for a bit, and if I'm roboting, please someone tell.
Will do.
If I'm not roboting, all good. Prime is good, but you two are a bit matrixified.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, I think unfortunately that is Discord.
That's Discord, mate. Yeah.
Discord and Brexit doesn't work.
I can different
And that is a problem with. Yeah, you're both roboting. It's quite annoying. Anyway, I have. As you can see,
several we're on at the moment is Central Europe, so I think it's yours.
Yeah, it's always at this time. I just hope it's.
We're in Brazil now.
Brazil.
Yeah.
I like Brazil. Brazil's good.
Well, anyway, as you can see, I have transferred all my ships, well, almost all my ships now to Wilson Port.
Wow.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wow. I'm really astonished that they're not all just SRVs.
Well, I think combined there are several dozen SRVs on them.
So, just wanted to ask, do you have more SRVs or more ships?
More SRVs.
He has, hasn't he? Because
As it have to be.
You've got more SRVs in one ship than you have ships.
No, not quite. I have, I think, 19.
You're not a well-manned Prime.
I have 19. I have 19 ships, and the Cobra only carries 11 SRVs.
Only 11.
Yes.
Sometimes you just don't try, do you?
Well, I'm kind of tempted to buy a Corvette and just fill it up with SRV hangars. To be true.
SRV it, yeah.
The SRVette, yeah.
Yeah.
SLVet.
I wanted to say that.
Well, Tywin is very soft. Okay. Yes, I can agree, Aggie. Tywin is very soft. He has very smooth skin. I noticed it myself.
It's very smooth skin.
But
A bit squidgy in the middle.
the thing is, they are roboting, the birds and everyone is roboting mostly when I'm switching, when I'm alt-tabbing to different applications. So give me a second, I'll just pull Tywin's volume up a bit. There you go.
Sounded more stable.
Yeah,
All right.
Sounds much better in Brazil.
Sounds much better in Brazil, yeah. Tywin, do you want to talk again to see if your voice is better?
Squidgy.
Why should I want to talk to you?
I don't know. You're the
He
one who
makes a compelling
you're-
argument.
you're
I think
the
we
one
can
who
all agree
wanted-
with that.
you're the one who wanted to come on stream, you know. Anyway,
It's because he wants to talk to us.
You are the one who wanted to have us here.
Children, stop bickering.
Fight.
anyway, this is, as you can see, an Asp Explorer with 0% paint job.
Wow.
There
look at
once-
that.
There once was, here on this side, I think, the Hutton Truckers orbital decal. You can barely make it out. You can barely make it out. You know, there's the little thing from Hutton orbital.
No, I wish you could keep the state of your paint job, but bring the decals out again.
Yes,
Would you like that?
yes, I would like that
Yeah,
because
that would be really.
especially here on this side, this is obviously the Elite Explorers decal.
Obviously.
Oh, I was
Obviously.
going to say that.
Mm.
Yeah. It actually looks kind of like my breakfast.
Scrambled eggs. And on the other side, no, this is the Explorers Elite. See? This on this side. This is the Explorers Elite. You can almost make it out. I mean, it's kind of an elite symbol. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That
On
is-
this side, this is the Distant Worlds 2 decal, which I put on after I arrived back at Wilson Port. And I wish
the
the one
sorry,
we were
I was going to
awarded.
say
yeah.
the name of the ship and the ID number
Mhm.
are all still perfectly legible. Why don't they just paint the decals on with the same stuff that they paint those on?
Good
It's a
question.
bit like the eternal question. Why
Yeah,
don't they just
because-
make planes out of
because-
the same stuff they make black boxes out of?
because that's an ID number that's important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But your achievements aren't.
Like no, it's like putting your last name on your house.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Anyway.
Here we go.
Anyway,
It's on
this
the old
is
naming
this is
houses.
this is the Distant Worlds 2 decal that we were awarded by Frontier, and I really wish I applied it when I got back to Wilson Port, and I wish that applying a new decal would paint it new. You know, that this is a fresh decal on the ship.
Yeah, that'd be nice actually.
But anyway, I'm quite happy with the looks.
What would happen if you redid the decal now?
Yeah.
It
that's
was
what-
just
yeah,
it was just
it'd
back on at 0% basically.
be ruined.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame.
Can't have your cake and eat.
No.
Hmm.
Amazing,
way,
though, isn't it?
But
Did you
eating
know there is
eating
one
is the
about
purpose of cake.
So,
Anyway, shall I delve into some statistics maybe? I don't have
Ooh,
many here.
This is going to be big numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bagfather in chat, by the way, wanted to know earlier on how long you were out on Distant Worlds 2 in total.
Like real life days, it's from we started on January the 13th, and
Oh,
I
not
left Simotus Beacon exactly 6 months ago.
You didn't.
I did.
Oh my God.
You
Wow.
left Semitus Beacon 6 months ago, so it's
No.
taken
No,
you
no,
6
no, no,
months
no,
to
no.
come back.
6 months. 3 months.
I was going to say,
Mm.
my God,
Yeah,
I
3
know
months.
I'm getting
Yeah.
old, but
Sorry.
Christ,
I was going to say I know he's slow, but he's
he
not
just
that
like,
slow.
just like frightening me, doesn't it?
I think 6 months since Anchorage. That could be. Anyway, you can't see my ED Discovery because didn't have enough time to set it up. So those are just on screen. You can see the statistics of my ship, like jump range and stuff, which I had on Distant Worlds. Big shout out, big thank you by the way to Tated Ship, who insisted that I pack better shields, and that saved me on countless occasions. Big thank you, Tater. Anyway, some juicy numbers. Total number of jumps I've done since leaving whatever the original starting point was.
The bubble.
The bubble, yeah. 3,866 jumps.
Oh. Oh.
For a total of, well, and I'll just round it to the nearest thousand, 233,000 jumps. Yeah, light years. Sorry, 233,000 light years.
Wow.
That is like a lot. So it's more than just symmetric speaking and back, like twice the distance actually. I think. I didn't use many boosting, many synthesis. In total, I had 4 premium, 3 standard, and 2 basic boosts only. I don't know why I packed so many synthesis materials because didn't need it. I mean, you can see it on screen. I have a jump range of 62, I think, unladen. That's okay.
Better to have them and not need them.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I was kind of generous with my jet cone boosts, like 150. Which is way more than I think many other explorers did because they wanted to preserve their ship and their frameshift drive. I only visited 80 planets, which is a bit of a shame. But from shortly after Symmetra's Beacon, I didn't have any SRVs anymore, so there was little point in landing. Unfortunately.
Of those planets that you visited, roughly how many of those did you insist on speed bowling?
Not many. I did a few. Okay. Basically, any time the gravity came to over 1G, I tried a little bit of speed bowling. It's just
you can't help yourself.
No, I can't help myself. It's like, hey, come on! I've been flying so long. It's just speed bowl. Now, chat. You know how many jumps I did. You know how far I went. How many boosts I had. Just take a guess. How many tons of fuel did I scoop? Just rough estimate. Yeah, come on. I can tell you it'll be more, a couple of hundreds more.
The equivalent of a small star.
Probably.
Can we guess as well? Or...
No, Tyvin, you may not guess.
Yes,
okay.
you may guess as well, all of you.
Well,
come on.
Okay, I'd say 26,000 tons.
All right, Burr, Rini.
Well, by the way, I have my own statistics up here, so I'm a bit...
Of course.
I'm going to say about 26,500 tons.
I wouldn't have a clue, so I'm going to go
Never a clue.
27,000 tons.
All right, we have 27. Can do it. All right, Backfather with 1,500 tons.
He knows it's pointless asking you and me questions, but I love how he continues to try. It's so sweet.
1,500, 26.
23, 45,000 tons. Good Lord, Mouse.
Whoa,
35, 26, a lot. Yeah.
This is like a rubbish auction, isn't it?
Like
yes.
Loopy face. 26,501.
45,000. Do I hear 50,000? Now it's actually less than you'd think. It's only 16,700 tons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait for a second puppy diction.
Oh, okay.
So aggregate win.
Yes, Aggie, you are closest.
Aggregate always wins. I hate it.
Cleverer than you.
Yep.
Well,
Yes,
anyway.
you did.
That's still a lot of fuel, though, isn't it? Surely.
That is a lot of fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Economical. I could have done economical routes. That would have been fun.
Oh god. Whoa.
I only mapped 362 planets, which it feels like more.
What? 300? My god.
Yeah, only. It should have been like over 1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't map many more, actually.
Really? How many
all of your ones were water worlds, weren't they, Times?
Yes.
And Earthlights.
Oh gosh, there they were.
Do you remember there was that period where he was just like, oh, not another Earthlight.
Another one.
Yeah.
No, it was water worlds. It was many Earthlikes as well, but
Speaking.
especially water worlds. I had several systems.
Yeah, that's it.
Water world.
Actually, there was a competition there, wasn't there? So do we know who won?
Water
What is
worlds,
that?
Tywin. We're coming to worlds now. Anyway, I think I have scan data here as well.
Oh,
I think. Wait. How do I say? Please refrain from spamming caps. Yeah, that's true. But I would like to actually say this message is okay. But
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
it's a bit harsh.
Streamlabs get a bit
for some reason, who is Loopy McLoopface? Because for some reason he keeps getting.
Loopy McLoopyface is Loopy McLoopyface. Next question.
Next question.
Why would you?
Because
Wow,
both sounds good for me. Because for some reason I can't fathom, and I'm terribly sorry, Loopy. YouTube is thinking that you shouldn't talk.
All he-
Weird.
Yeah,
all he
YouTube
said
is
was-
censoring. Yeah, no, the other messages as
All
well.
he
They were
said was-
deleted. I've no idea.
Oh, how weird.
I will keep in. Your wow came through, so I think that's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
no idea what
So
happened.
you're just
I'm
gonna
terribly
say wow all night.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't have YouTube and streams under control, obviously. So before we go to some more scan data, how much I scanned, I think we could look at cartographics for a bit and sell a few pages of data, just to see how it goes.
Sorry, just say that out loud as well.
Write down your bank account number right now.
Yes,
How
I will.
much
I will.
is on your bank?
I will take a
Oh, no,
screenshot.
your actual bank account number is what.
Yes, my actual bank.
Well, I
my
also take that one.
my IBAN is, Hey, Greatest, you're here as well. That's great.
Greatest is in the chat. You are being judged.
Yes. And we are starting to have a slight German advantage. Anyway, around about 310.
First time for everything. Sorry.
What's chance of cash?
How often did British players win Wimbledon? Anyway.
I don't know.
My starting cash is 310 million. Although I already sold my Codex Discoveries yesterday for 760,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's sell a couple of pages.
How many
Because
pages do you have
What's
to
the-
sell?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Have you got any
Yeah,
idea?
sure,
Right, I don't know how much of a wealthy elite player are you normally. So have you got a rough idea of how much money you've normally? What's
what's your normal
normally
sort of bank
comfortable
account?
for you? £8.50.
Yeah, something like that. A couple of rebuys for my
Yeah.
hauler and I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I
Okay.
rarely had more than 100 million.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
really
14 million for this page. It was quite a different game before the last update to exploration payouts.
Yeah.
You are the first to discover. Including cruisers. Oh, cruisers! Goddamn, I have to sell my fighter pilot. Not sell,
It's amazing this kind of
fire,
this
obviously.
first to discover thing.
Oh, I
Like the
don't
whole
have-
kind
I
of,
don't-
like you
don't
think
have
if you
one
think if
already.
you figure that Elite Dangerous is going to be around for a long time.
You'll always be there.
Do you know what I mean? And
that's-
your name will always be on
Mm.
that star
Yeah.
from
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we do exploration, I think.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yes.
kind of
Oh,
it's kind of
6
galactic
million.
graffiti, really, isn't it? You're tagging.
So is this the point when you get your name officially on it? When
Yes,
you cash in the
yes,
data? That's
yes.
you're officially there. Okay.
6.7
Oh, wow, that's
million.
really cool.
I always look through and see what's the most expensive system
Mm.
on the page. In this case, it would be like 6.7 million. That's a good one. That looks like Waterworlds. Let me see if I have it. Oh god, should have noted the name down. See, no, God. VG? No, sorry. don't have pictures of that one. I have Sinukoi, ESK, and QIW, but not that one. They are pretty systems, though.
Is that? I'm going to ask a stupid question now.
Yeah.
Your screenshots, are they being renamed by ED Discovery or something?
Yes, with system name and date. So it's
Okay,
pretty
that's very
easy
cool.
to, yeah.
Please don't be appalled. I've never run ED Discovery.
Forever vandalized.
I hope
Come
you
on,
will
greatest.
forest,
You were the one. You were the one cartwheeling a Great Phantom across the Motus Beacon, not I. You were the one doing that.
Oh, that was amazing, wasn't
that
it?
was funny.
And that, give me a second. It transforms, stretch the screen. And that is one of the neighboring systems of the 6.7 million ones. It's quite a nice shot, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice binaries. They always make
Yeah.
for a good shot.
Close binaries too.
It'd be nice in a future update to see a bit of matter exchange going on.
Yeah, an accretion disk from black holes and stuff.
Yeah.
So 26 million. There are not many for us to discover. Stand by. For what? For the first discoveries? No. I don't think there are actually so many first discoveries.
God,
on-
look at his
on
balance
this.
going up. How upsetting.
how much is a Corvette?
Yeah.
How much is a
Yeah.
Corvette?
I don't know actually. Stream. How much?
No.
How much is a Corvette?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I said to Spike before we go live. As soon as you start selling data, the lights in Wilson Port will start dimming.
So greatest, while you're in chat, how about at some point teaming up again and scaling Mount Everest? Because that's very much on my to-do list, and that is a boring page, only 2 million.
Yeah, right. Prime, you still have to figure out when it's dawn on Mount Everest.
I thought you were going to do that. You're the one with the spreadsheets.
Oh, we can never rest on the
Yes,
pit.
but
We
you
are.
were the one
We are.
who challenged me.
Yes, I challenge and you provide the place.
And it's for the challenger
Ooh.
to
So
figure out when to do the duel.
about 60k leads to go, greatest. Well, that's not much, I think. And that's what I did in the last 3 months. So we have the basic Corvette, Aggie says, is around about 190 million. And Yagasura says a fully outfitted Corvette is, well, just short of $1 billion.
Wow. Oh God.
Blimey.
Well, just
Yours is going to be a bit less than that though. 'Cause
And
it's
have
just going
you
to be
done
could
a
you
SRV.
could someone go to Coriolis and just check how much is a Corvette full of SLV hangars,
Give me a second.
please?
And have you done all the rep and everything to get one? Can you get one straight away?
No, I will have to do the reputation
Prime,
grind.
Okay.
That won't take long.
Anything you want in coin tunnels? Something special? Or just
SLVs and a good
the SLV
range.
optional?
SLVs, maybe large tank and fuel scoop and basics, you know.
Alright.
Straight.
Drive some shields?
Shields? Yeah, possibly. I wouldn't mind them. Let's see if I have this system. Yeah, close enough. This was, again, not from the system with the 4 point something million, but another brilliant. For some reason, it never stretches. But another, it's actually, I think, at a trinary. You can see a red dwarf in the background behind this
Nice.
binary. Very nice. I love those systems, you know. I mean, the
Yeah,
screenshots aren't
yeah.
so different from each other because it's just two burning balls of fire in space, but
And an asp in front
Yeah.
of them.
asp in front of hot balls, yeah. Hot balls on fire. How to do this? yeah, the strange thing is, just today on the Burpee Discord, we had a discussion about content. When I say discussion, it was rather trolling, really. But anyway, and about people not wanting to do hundreds of jumps. And I think, no, I do want to do hundreds of jumps, because that's the way you discover things like this. And especially exploration isn't about going somewhere quickly or efficiently, but for me, in the most beautiful way of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things about this game is, which is sometimes lost on people, is that it's a very different game depending on how you play it. And
Yeah,
what
you can
works
really
for one person
explain
doesn't
it.
necessarily work for another. You know,
Yeah, I
like
explained.
Ree as an extreme example, plays the game like nobody else,
That's true.
but
I
she's
like
still
to be
playing the
different.
game.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey,
I like
Sounder. Sounder is here as well.
Is-
Welcome.
Hello, mate.
I explained it to my. Actually, tried explaining Elite in general to my girlfriend yesterday, because she's not a computer gamer at all, and she is a Trekkie. She's a Star Trek fan,
Excellent.
and
Excellent.
so
Good.
she
Good.
understood the whole concept of it, and especially long range exploration and finding out strange new worlds and discover stellar phenomena. And she was really fascinated by the fact that you could have so many different player goals in a single game put together. You know, the people can just stay and trade and play the economy. They can go shoot up stuff, or they can just go out and yeah, like me, I'm just driving around planets for no bloody reason at all.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Like your game is literally very much driving around planets, and
It
you know,
is.
with a bit of exploration in there as well. That drives me up the wall. I can't stand that,
Well,
but I love it
basically-
that you can do it. It annoys me that you do it as well, but I love it that you can do that. That Elite lets you do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's incredible.
Make your own game.
this is a very hot. I love
maybe it's
these.
just what you make of it.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
It truly is, but you have to make something of it. And it's really your imagination, your creativity, what you can do, because the game doesn't give you proper mechanics or rules or missions for SRV racing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah.
I love these planets. It's again from a neighboring system, but I love these planets close to the star with the molten spots, and especially this one doesn't, but especially if they have rings as well. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Is that one? Has that got very faint rings? That one? It looks like it has.
It does look like,
There
yeah,
might be
maybe it has, yeah.
Mm.
Maybe it had.
Yeah.
Also, over the course of the whole, no, don't rename. I want to remove it. Thank you. No. Yes. No. Professionalism at its best.
About- Again, well, think about T9 Canyon Race.
Yeah.
Ever get that idea?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Oh my god.
Yes,
Okay,
Backfather.
yeah.
Your game, your story, your journey. And I think Frontier
Yeah, so
truly
true, mate. Yeah.
truly meant it with Blaze your own trail. Like we just give you the universe, and what you make of it is your own, basically your own responsibility. So I think I'll sell until 450 million and then go over some more scan data maybe.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because you don't want to get obsessive, do you?
No.
No.
We have lots of people who are probably interested in what actually. Yeah, you now see the numbers and especially the balance increasing, but just how many planets there are on such an expedition. And people like Aggie or Tywin, who were on distant worlds, obviously want to compare. So
Well, I can also just brag boys, and beat you with every little statistics you might.
probably
thought of.
because I mean, as impressive as my numbers may seem, I'm not a very good explorer. Really, I'm not.
It wasn't much about that, in my
Yeah.
opinion. It's also a thing about time.
Yes.
Yeah, but Let's come
think
back
I
to the
put
bit where
much
Prime isn't
more
a very
time
good explorer.
The Distant Worlds too.
I am.
I wanted to be.
Ooh,
friends for
27
once, and
million
now
for
you have
this.
ruined it.
27 million for this page.
Wow. Does it start with the most valuable
Yaga,
first,
sorry,
or
you
does
don't
it sort of
speedball.
make-
Why don't you? If you don't know, there's a speedball coming up in November.
Doesn't Speedball he leaves lots of canyon craters.
Our Chip's account's still out there.
Long time.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah. How far out is it, Ag?
So yeah, do these pages go in order of valuableness?
I have
So-
no idea in what order they are, to be honest. To me, it's absolutely random. It's not an order of value, it's not an
Okay.
order of distance, it's not alphabetically, it's not
Just
by date.
Random.
It's
Okay.
very, very random. I wish it was
Yeah.
ordered by date
Mm,
scanned, but it doesn't seem like it.
dates.
Bagfather saying your trip made for some great videos and viewing.
Well, thank
Yes,
you.
I second-
Thank
I
you. It's-
second that.
Indeed.
It's been a
Really
joy
great.
making these videos. It's been a joy making these videos and reading all of your comments. And
That's
I'm
brilliant. You
s-
did a good job.
I'm working
It
on
pains me.
I'm working on the final episode, which hopefully should come online this either on Friday like usual or at least on the weekend.
Thanks.
With the basically my final bits of jumps and the escort by the Burpit back to Tewante, which was again everybody who participated. I think many of you are in chat. Yakasura, for example, Aggie, the Burrs, obviously. Tywin not. Tywin didn't care.
I was
Um,
out with my ship. That
Tywin just didn't care. No. It's all right. It's all right.
I hate you.
I did ask him, and his exact
Yeah.
words to me were, "What one's Prime again?"
Yeah, and we had
It was a good.
I think 9 ships escorting me back through populated space and coordinated in 2 wings, jumping synchronously. It was brilliant. Honestly,
That was
it
good.
was just brilliant.
Awesome, wasn't
Actually, quite organised.
It
and
was,
quite
wasn't
Quite
it?
organized,
professional,
especially for the
that's,
Burpit.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's
I
any
get used to it.
consolation to you, I did get horribly out, and I was quite.
Yeah, they're roboting again. I know,
Oh my god!
quite badly actually.
He's
He
Well,
was
this
really
is-
good.
Aggie saying Tywin didn't care.
Discord voice is. I mean, you can hear it.
Did it not?
Discord voice is currently rather annoying. I'm terribly sorry if the birds are actually talking because I can't hear them and you can't hear them. So, I'll just talk over them for a bit. And just hope Discord catches itself again. It does seem to correlate to network activity in Elite sometimes, which is very strange. Because as soon as I tap out of the game, they're fine again. But they're not now.
Maybe it's because of the data selling and stuff.
Yeah, probably. It shouldn't be, but no, you're fine again now. You're fine again now. Yeah,
Go. How's that?
it's better. Much better.
We're in South Africa now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can hear you again.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Prime, you know we have the power to mute him now.
Yes, we can mute him. A new era on the Burpit has arrived.
Kevin Bid will come in.
I'm just looking if I can show some interesting statistics while I read out the... Oh yeah, maybe like this.
So
Prime,
just
I
going
think
back.
I've done almost double the jumps and double the traveled light years or something that you have.
Yes, I know.
I'm not too sure when I was back. in
Oh,
the
just
bottle,
shut up.
quite fast.
Anyway,
Early.
some
Yeah, whatever.
statistics,
Yeah.
some statistics, some more statistics. Everybody, take a guess. Just give me a second. Yes,
How many
everybody.
people called
take a guess.
Tywin did you fly with? Oh,
Just the one, sadly. How many asteroid belt clusters did I scan?
Ooh.
It's a good one.
okay.
Because you don't
I'm
go
gonna be
scanning
on
them
this
on
one.
purpose. You scan them like
11.
11. No, seriously.
Prove me wrong.
Um,
at me.
4,400.
What?
what? Wow, we're well
I'd
run.
say
I was
4,400.
going to go 34.
Were you literally going to go 34?
Well, I haven't got a
but you
clue
don't
what
know.
I'm talking about.
No, you haven't, have you? You're so...
I should go near to typing. 3,400.
No, 44.
No, 34. I'm going 34. Thank you. I know what I'm
So-
talking
Okay.
So
okay.
we now have 11 to 44,000. If anyone can narrow that range down
I
And he's
could
got
get
bit.
6.
6. Okay, we now have 6 to 44,000.
Would it be funny if I was right?
Now you said 44,000, not 4,400. No. We heard you.
Andrew's got none.
Well, on purpose. Actually, the thing is, for one, you scan asteroid belts quite often just by flying past them and belt clusters. And then I often scan them just to get annoying signals out of my scanner.
Okay.
Okay.
They just
So-
clutter all over your scanner.
Yeah.
20,000. 20,000 again.
Oh,
Well,
20,000.
I can tell you that Tywin has a pretty good lead on that, but he has his own data.
He has inside him.
So I actually belt clusters scanned 5,786.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
I'm,
That doesn't sound
My-
like much at all, actually.
No,
I
it's not.
can take my data as a pretty good lead on that because I have scanned 10,481
Why?
of
Crikey,
those, and so I
Tybox.
take off about 60% from
Yeah,
that, and
yeah,
it's round about where you are.
250,000. Thomason, no, not that mad. Well, okay, other things. Among your worlds, only 25. They were pretty rare.
Gosh,
Mm.
that's
Rarer than I thought.
really low.
But you
I
were the
didn't
one
expect
who
that to be much
found
higher.
I found the water worlds.
That's
Yeah, but among your
surprising.
worlds, they were clustered in a very small region of the galaxy, actually. They weren't
Okay.
all
Has
throughout.
that got? Would that have anything to do with the stars that you were
Yes.
jumping to? Because I know Tyves was able to
Might
filter,
be.
wasn't he? To
Might be. Didn't have such a strict filter as Tyves.
right, okay.
Yeah, at some
Um,
point well, it was also for refueling purposes.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I just, because of the big ship, the Anaconda,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
filtered out the red dwarfs and basically
Who
only
doesn't?
ran it for O, B, A, F, and G stars.
Yeah, I had more. I think I had more. Anyway, Earth likes 21.
God, that's not many at all. Really?
No, it's not
21
many.
more than me, obviously. But
Yeah, it's not many at all. Now, the other thing, I think Tywin has got me beat here for sure. Water worlds. So
Yeah,
Almost
I
certainly.
think
you think that among your worlds 25, Earth likes 21, should be like in the ballpark of maybe twice that. It's actually water worlds, and I didn't really. Well, obviously I went for water worlds, but 192.
Gosh, quite a big jump up.
Cute.
Yeah, water worlds are really common, actually, really
Not
common.
that I want to brag, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
you
we go.
do.
Here
Yes,
we
you
go.
do. Yes,
Here we
you
go.
do. Yeah.
103
Here we go.
ammonia worlds. Well, okay. I have to admit, I'm not sure anymore when I was back in the bubble.
Yeah.
So
you
I just
should.
set the end date for my statistics arbitrarily to the 1st of August.
Might be.
Yeah, could be around that time. That was.
Tyvin's had his middle name changed to Waterworlds now, I think.
So 103 ammonia worlds, 76 earth likes, and 706 water worlds. That
Oh my word.
You see, water worlds.
crazy
Water
at
worlds
some
are
point
really
in that
common.
journey.
Water worlds are really common, and they give out a huge amount of pay. So, if you just want to go exploring, or you need these 5,000 light years to unlock engineers, go out exploring, and you'll earn quite a bit of money in the process.
Yes,
Wow.
and
Anyway.
put your filters without the red dwarfs.
Yeah,
because
obviously,
they quite often
obviously.
only have ice worlds and all that.
So another
Chance
nice,
for water worlds
another
even
nice
around
number.
water stars.
Yeah, another nice number, for example, is high metal contents, which is round about 1600.
Okay. That's
Because
pretty impressive.
yeah, I mean you have to scan lots of them to find the terraformable ones. So you just scan all the high metal content worlds in the system and then go mapping the ones that are terraformable. One thing that I'm quite curious about is ED Discovery says I have scanned one water giant, and I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
Okay,
It's
that's
not-
the second
it's
time
not
this
a
week
gas
I've
giant.
heard
I was gonna say-
water giant. And
Yeah,
It's
was-
not a gas giant. It's not a gas giant with water-based
Yeah, where
life.
did that come
It's
up?
a
Say that
water
this week,
giant.
someone.
Yeah,
And
someone
I
in the
wish
chat will be able to tell us. We had this discussion
wish-
in Discord during the week.
water giant. I mean, I could try looking it up. How many heatsinks did I use? Not many. Not many. I think a dozen heatsinks maybe. And I had heat warnings. 18 heat warnings from coming too close to a star. Which isn't many.
Yeah,
I never
That's-
took
that's
I
not many at all, actually.
never took any heat damage, by the way.
fairly
You were
certain
very
mine's
careful
quite
with
higher
that.
than that.
Yeah. Good.
Because I certainly beat you there
Yes.
as well.
Yes, Niels.
Yeah.
Water giant. Exactly, Niels. Water giant. So what is it? It's strange. Anyway, some stars maybe. Some stars. Herbig, AEBE stars. 6. Yeah?
Water, 1 second. Water giants. I have them here on the wiki.
Yes, please.
Water giant. Worlds like this have a large atmosphere made of mainly water vapor. It's most likely formed when a large icy body warmed up enough to evaporate a large amount of its surface ice. This would in turn trigger a runaway greenhouse effect, leading to a very thick atmosphere made of the evaporated ices.
Mm,
Right.
Apparently, they
Oh,
are very rare.
there you go.
Obviously. Because
There you
Yes,
go. It'd be so funny if Tywin went water giants, a giant that lives in the water.
right, star types. Just quickly going down. Herbig AEBE stars 6. They don't look very special, other than that you can't scoop them. Carbon stars actually 2, and I'm quite proud of them. Then a couple
Can
of
someone explain to me without having to look it up what a carbon star is, please?
yeah, it's a star made of carbon.
Okay, good
then
chat.
white dwarfs, like a dozen actually. No, DA, DAB, DB, DC, DCV. Yeah, no, that's also.
I'm just
I
waiting
don't
for him
care.
to say white dwarves. Dwarves that are white.
Is the
Without
in the
being wrong
carbon
in
star
space.
is the process of nuclear fusion going on?
No, I think it's basically dead,
Does it look like
but
a brown dwarf or something?
not like a
It's more what's the end of its lifespan.
yeah.
Should-
Right.
Ah,
No, you try and ask the pertinent
DA.
question and he just laughs at you, doesn't he?
Of course. DA, DAB, DB, and DC. I think those were also. For crying out! I would have to look them up. Tywin, do you know what DA and DAB stars are? I think they're one of the rarer ones because I only have 10 of them, actually. They have to be one of those.
Kind of star.
DA, DAB, DB, DC, and DCV.
Those
I
are
had
white dwarfs.
Yeah, I had a whole episode about them. Yeah, 10. Oh, Wolf Riot stars. Those are the nice ones. White dwarfs, yeah.
Mm.
Wolf Riot, so we have the W, the WC, the WNC, and the WO. And I found one of each. I have found one of each existing Wolf Riot stars.
Oh, you got the whole
Super
set.
happy. Yeah. I think I have basically every star type there is, including red giants, which there were 10. And one MS star, which I don't actually know.
That's a new one
MS?
on me.
Anyone?
That must be
Star
right.
type MS?
Loose
Mushrooms and
star.
sausages.
It's a type of
I think that's what I just said, isn't it?
Hmm. Okay, let's sell some more data. Just for a bit. So yeah. I don't know.
Look at your SRV distance travelled.
I will get to that in a minute.
My God, you're a sick puppy.
The thing
Right,
is,
that's one of the things he's definitely beaten me in.
yeah, I hope
Ah.
so.
I think it's beating everyone.
No. Greatest,
No.
greatest. If you're still there, what is your total SOV distance by now?
Oh yeah, because greatest.
Because greatest will
He's
have me
winning,
beat.
isn't
Greatest will have me beat by quite a margin, I think. Anyway, I think, 230,000 light years, 3,000 something gems. I'm quite happy with the asp I've built for it. You'd think that after 8 months, since the beginning of Distant Worlds, you would get tired of the cockpit, but no. It's just very
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
You have
That's awesome.
fantastic view, and the ship has everything you need, basically. It has a decent jump range.
Gotta love a Lacon.
Yeah, Lakens are
It's gonna
best
feel
for
quite
sightseeing.
weird when
Gotta
you
love a
if
lake on ship.
Yeah,
switch to another ship now. It's actually gonna feel quite weird,
yeah.
isn't it?
It will.
Have you got any sort of? I mean, we always joke about you're going to buy a Corvette and just fill it with SRVs, but I mean, have you got any serious plans on sort of on what you intend to do with this colossal amount of money you're about to earn? Are there any aspects of the game that you haven't explored that you'd like to have a look at? Because you can basically do whatever you want now.
Yeah, and the first thing I'll do is probably outfit my Mamba that I bought just before Distant Worlds. Then probably just buy the remaining ships up to medium that I'm still missing in my collection.
Okay.
And after that, I'll see. I mean, there's Speedball coming up, there's the Pit Trip coming up. And after that, I'll see just for the December update, I'm probably saving and just see if I really can buy a fleet carrier.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you
will
can.
have to.
The Backfather. Did Mrs. Primetime watch you playing this game and encourage you to keep going? Well, she has seen a couple of the weekly videos and she rather liked them.
Cool.
Good enough.
She especially liked the radio voice.
She said she was mostly listening to them. Yeah. A fleet carrier? Yes, of course, a fleet carrier. That's my goal. Buy a fleet carrier with it. Now we're coming really to the...
I don't know. He's gonna call it the Burr hasn't got one.
Yeah,
No,
almost don't give ideas.
HMS Annoyance was my...
Oh, yeah.
30 million for this page. So let's just look at it. We have 3 million here, 2 there, 5.4. Let's see if I can another 5.5. Well, let's see if I have screenshots of these 5 million systems. Yeah, oh god. Sometimes I wish they would give them easier names to pronounce, you know? Because this sounds like something H.P. Lovecraft would come up with. Yeah. So, nope.
We definitely have to go to see whether we can find Cthulhu.
Oh, it should be in there somewhere. Okay, can't find this one. Can't find this one. Let's see, where's the other one? Another 5 million. Snooky MFA, okay. Let's see, maybe we have this one.
Was that Snook? What?
Snooky, yeah, just no.
That sounds like a rapper.
Sinuk, sorry. Sinuk. Sinuk, MF, no. I have another one pretty much close to it. That's a nice one, anyway.
Yeah, the pronunciation.
That's a nice one. I think this is a
By the way,
water world.
Brian,
Oh,
wasn't there still a point on our to-do list?
Was
oh wow, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's nice.
For today, what we'd have the Brits do?
What?
yes.
No, we've run out of time, unfortunately.
No.
Good night, everyone.
Ah.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
No. You won't get away with it. I just want to see. We now have the page itself. The data is 29.5 million. So let's say 30 million. And let's see just how much first discovery bonus adds to that. So 565 million should be the goal without any bonus. And we have, yeah, bonus 24 million, really. Yep. No, that's the bonus. I don't quite can read. 29 million. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, but are you happy?
I am happy. I'm very happy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's money coming in. I'm very happy. Let's sell to 600 million, and then it's time for the grand finale of the difficult German word quiz.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Thanks, Tives.
If anyone, while I'm
There is always a season 2.
while I'm selling data, Tywin, why don't you explain the rules to our viewers?
The rules, well. So at some point during streams, we had the idea of taking some strange or funny or just long German words. And, well, we actually got that one from, we got the idea from Christoph Waltz. He did that on some kind of a TV show which name I forgot.
Oh, it was the one of the big American chat
Yeah.
shows. wasn't it?
Yeah, he
Gosh, I
was
forgot
there
it
and
started back
asked
then.
the moderator. He told him some German words and always gave him 2 choices. One of these was the correct one, and the other one was just a made-up nonsense,
Made-up-ian.
more or less. And we basically just copied that concept. So we have words, German words, sometimes from certain dialects, sometimes from the strangest language there is, which is
German.
basically... Yeah, it's a kind of German, but not a German everybody uses. So German, law German, basically, which is,
Okay.
yeah, very, very strange.
So I
I'm
was
already.
right.
I'm going to bag Niels in chat. I'm just saying, he's mine already. To help.
Yeah,
What?
Niels and Greatest are German,
No.
so you're not.
No.
If you could,
No.
because the point is basically chat. It's a participation quiz. You know, you can all
Yes.
participate, and I'll post the word and the 2 possible explanations in chat as well, and you can all guess. We'll leave you enough time, and you
I'm
can
just going to follow what the Germans answer.
follow the Germans. So if the Germans could just
That's cheeky.
maybe
Yeah,
keep
so
back
the
a bit.
Germans keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, maybe keep back a bit and just laugh in silence
The
about
Germans and people with access to Google.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Bobby's
true.
saying Tywin is still a little bit quiet.
Yes, he is. Unfortunately. But if you can hear him okay-ish, I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Let me take a look if I can.
Maybe up your volume a bit. Half my family is
Yeah.
speaking lower German. I feel pretty safe here. Well, we're Swabians, so you can guess the Swabian words, I guess. That would be nice. Because those will be strange even for Germans. Obviously.
Cool.
And yeah, the current
Okay.
standing,
Is it better now?
it is much better. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I have to
so
win this, by the way.
You have to win this
Very-
because
my life isn't
because
gonna be
the
worth
current
living if she
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
win.
living.
Honestly.
because
you know,
the current
season 2 will be called Bur's Revenged.
yeah,
Honestly,
because-
Reenie's super competitive.
she is. And the current standings are 9 points each.
Oh, we're level pegging, are we? Are we level pegging still? Oh, I'd forgotten.
See,
that.
I was
Nine-
fairly
9
certain I was
points
winning
each.
last time we did
No,
this.
you weren't.
No, I think I
No, you
leveled
weren't.
it back. I leveled it back.
Yeah.
All right, see what I mean? All right.
Rini had a lead in the beginning, then Burr caught up, and now we're at even score at 9 each, and we'll have... Usually we did 3 words, but since this is my live stream, my rules, and it's a grand finale,
Oh,
we'll have
We're going to keep
5.
going till Burr loses.
Yes, essentially. We'll have 5 words
What a
today.
surprise.
5 words today.
Best of 5. Gotcha.
Best of... No,
Game
not best
on.
of 5.
Bring it on.
Not best of 5. That's not how it works. Anyway.
By the way, if Burr wins this whole
Yep.
thing, then he has to drink Reenie's tea for 3 months.
Oh
No,
god, that
he'll
was
have
bad,
to.
didn't
He'll
it?
have. No. He'll have to drink. He'll have to drink.
You're gonna
Now
have to do
let's
that to him.
let's say if Rini wins, Burr has to drink 1 cup of her tea.
Oh.
I can't. I literally. I'm. You
And if
rotten
Burr-
swine.
And if
I'm-
Burr
I'm
wins, well, I
milk
have no idea.
intolerant. I'll
Yeah, if Burr
explode.
wins, what's my penalty?
I don't know. You
I
have to.
have to
You have to
play with
drink. You have to drink a cup of coffee.
Oh, no.
No, yes, I
no,
think
Who of you was it who didn't like onions?
Burr.
that would be Rini.
I love onions. Re calls them stinky, smelly worms.
Stinky slimy worms.
Oh, stinky, slimy worms. There.
Well, then
Simon,
either you
Simon,
you
I
can
hate
choose either you have to drink a cup of coffee or
Coffee or onions?
yeah. I would say
Oh, I was
coffee
gonna
would be.
have onions.
I think really. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Coffee's the drink of the devil.
Yes, I know, but so is your tea.
Oh, that's honestly her tea.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
Oh, tea's disgusting. Honestly.
Right, well, I've got all the incentive to win now.
Yes. So, just sell
Yes.
this. I'll sell to 700. You can mentally prepare. We're on the honor system, so chat can use Google all they want, obviously, but the Burrs are not using Google. You know, they are truly
No.
guessing or
Yeah, we are going to try.
and also they have no knowledge of German. They can't even guess from certain parts of the words
No.
what something means.
I can order a pizza in German.
Really? Try
Do
me.
you want me to hear? Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Eisen Pizza Funfen!
Nice. Nothing wrong with that at all.
You can't just shout random words and say it's German.
Well, he can say pizza, so he can just walk into a restaurant, say pizza.
Pizza.
Should
There you go.
work.
Languages are easy.
Yeah, you picked
It's
that word,
it's hilarious with you. Anyway,
Right.
I think we'll have the chat maybe above the slideshow, like that. I think this is nice background for the quiz, isn't it?
Okay. Your bank balance going up. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
Right. So everybody ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Let's start with a simple one. And thank you, Patronus, for providing us with 3 of today's words.
Really, Patronus?
Yes, really,
Wow.
Patronus. So, word number 1.
okay.
Erklärungsnot. That's so
Not a
fun.
real word.
It is a real word.
word.
So,
I
real
really
word.
want
So,
that to be like it is.
Erklärungsnot. Is it A, to be at a loss for an explanation or to be pressured into explaining yourself by outside circumstances without someone actually pushing you for it? Or
Okay.
is Erklärungsnot B, being in desperate need of an immediate explanation for a situation you find yourself in?
Oh, B. It's got to be B. Yeah, B. I'm going B.
All right.
I think it's when you take a Claren and shove it up your nose. I'm going to go B.
All right.
No, I can't. Don't tell me what question.
By the way, if
Yeah.
it ends in a draw, you will both have to take the punishment.
Oh, for
Obviously.
goodness
Okay.
sake.
Yeah, because you've both
Yes, drink
lost.
my
And
tea and I have to eat onions.
B
Yeah.
and B and A. Right,
B.
Bob? Aggie says B. Aggie knows some German, I think. Mouse Holbrook A. Any more coming in?
It's a horrible word. I know that
No,
much.
it's not a horrible word. It's it perfectly expresses what it means. Andrew Perslow A. And I can tell you,
Oh.
Erklärungsnot means to be at a loss for an explanation and be pressured into explaining yourself by outside circumstances.
Right, I'm following Bob next time. Obviously, the Welsh is coming into play here.
All right. I don't think Welsh. I don't think Welsh is helping. To be true, we have way more vowels.
Vowels.
Um,
Right.
okay, the next one is a nice one. It's a nice one. I think everybody should know that. Ohrwurm.
What?
The what?
Ohrwurm.
Oh,
Oh, you're
get
making it
off.
up now.
I'm not making it up.
Oh, good.
A worm.
That's the surprise that that you express when you suddenly discover a worm you didn't know was there.
A worm.
It's very
Oh,
close.
worm.
Very close.
He lives
So-
in the dirt.
So, for some reason I can't. Oh, it's too long. Give me a second. I need to take a couple of
Right, nobody put
Like
the
so.
answers until...
Erklärung, explanation, not mention. Yeah, correct. Ohrwurm. Is it A small bug with pincers, commonly found in older buildings, also called earbiter, which is said to crawl into your ears at night? A story mostly
earwig.
told,
Earwig.
We call them.
mostly told to scare children into cleaning up their rooms. Or is it B, a song or melody that is stuck in your head and keeps interrupting your
Oh, an
thoughts?
An
earworm.
earworm. Can I
Aye.
just ask a quick question for
Yeah.
you? Before you
Of
tell us?
course.
What's German for ear?
Or I can tell you that much.
He's lying to me now. I don't know if he's lying to me now.
A.
A, B.
A. Oh, A.
All right,
Definitely A.
definitely A. Backfellow says B. You have the same word in Dutch,
Yes,
oorworm.
Oorworm.
I thought it might be the same, B. So you should probably refrain from answering.
It's going to be
Dutch and German are sometimes very similar. Yeah. B, A, B. So chat is pretty indecisive about this one. B again.
Oh, no.
B,
It's
B,
just
B,
me and Bob.
B,
I
B,
think-
B,
I
B,
think-
B.
Send him in, Bob.
Well, if you sing a song tonight and you can't let go of it, it might be an ohrwurm. It is indeed a song that is stuck in your head. And it truly is a psychological phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon, isn't it?
Yeah, because
Or
the way to get rid of it is either get another ohrwurm, just have that repeat in your head, or go through it, possibly sing or hum it to the very end, because then it's closed and your mind says, okay, that's done.
We're done with that. Oh
Yeah.
god, Ree has to suffer my earworms. I'm terrible. I
He
mean, I
does it for
literally, I will
days.
whistle the same tune for
Yes,
days.
but
and
most of
Ree's
us,
way to get rid of it is to
most-
run at me with a knife.
but normal people keep them inside.
yeah.
So
The trouble is when you get an earworm, you only remember like a tiny bit of it, so you can't get to the end
mostly
of
the
the song.
chorus of the beginning, and yeah,
Yeah, it's like one line or something.
it's terrible.
Hey,
I
chat
get the-
room. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. You're welcome.
I don't know that song. That's pretty good. So,
Oh, you're lucky.
well, next word.
Ah.
We are now at
Right.
Rini 9 and Burr 10. 3 words to go. This is the last one by Patronus.
Come on, Bob. Right.
This last known word by Patronus, and it is Lebensmittelunverträglichkeit.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I mean, really?
Wow.
Well, other
You
language.
just use all the alphabet in every word.
Yes,
Otherwise you look
we
like
could-
earworm.
we could use a sentence, but just saying Lebensmittelunverträglichkeit is much quicker and more precise. So, is it
Excellent.
A legally required standard to ensure all food served in restaurants meets minimum quality?
Huh?
Or is it B, well, give Burr gluten and find out?
Oh.
You rotten.
I'm gonna go A, but I really hope it's B.
Oh, you're such a swine.
I'm gonna go A.
I'm gonna go B, but breaking the words up and using my addled brain, it looks like children tragically breathing in a cat. But I'm gonna go B.
Okay, you got to go B. I'm gonna go A.
All right.
Marjorie,
yeah.
dear, one of the children has accidentally breathed in the cat.
Well, we have quite a few reactions in chat from Backfather and Aggie.
Split house on this one.
To be honest, it's B. And to be honest, Aggie is right. Lebensmittelunverträglichkeit means you... Lebensmittel is food. I mean, that much is clear. And
Oh, yeah, of
unverträglich
course it is.
Unverträglichkeit means it's just not healthy for you. And it's not healthy for you specifically because you have an allergic reaction or something to it.
Are we having one after this?
Obviously.
After this beer.
Yeah, I was about to say, on the one hand, really happy that I'm winning. On the other hand, really sad that I'm winning.
All right, let's.
We got two more.
Rene can still. That's not.
Draw.
Other people can call it an allergy. Well, I don't think Lebensmittelunverträglichkeit is a straight out allergy. It can also be like just slight intolerance or something.
Only Germans could take an entire conversation and put it in a word.
I know. In cases. Right. Come on, we're
I
going to
actually refrain from using the really long words the typing came up with. Anyway,
Yeah.
the next one,
Thanks.
Reinheitsgebot.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Well, it's quite easy. It's a regional thing, more or less. Is it A, Swabian law concerning the Kehrwoche, which defines when, how, and by whom an apartment building has to be cleaned?
Okay.
Or is it B, a Bavarian law concerning how and with what ingredients beer can be brewed?
B.
Cheers.
A. I can't imagine that there'd be a law for B. But I know we're talking about Germans here.
I lived in France. I could believe that. There was a law for how you made bread.
Okay.
Well,
You know
that's-
he's German.
Yeah, then,
I'm not quite French, yeah.
yeah, me and Bob.
Aye.
Again, the chat is divided. B for the beer. Yeah, I don't think Aggie would know this one. I think he's guessing.
Oh, come on, Axe. Right.
This one, yeah, it's strange. It's actually the only human right invented in Germany. It's actually the oldest law concerning the production of food, and it is indeed the Bavarian law concerning ingredients in beer. And even in the EU, which you're leaving, there are
Allegedly.
allegedly at some point in the future there are special exceptions made to Bavarian beer. Because we have the oldest law, ours predates any else. Yeah,
Civilization.
Okay.
civilization.
Cool.
So Reedy has close up to 10 to 11.
Ooh. One more. One more. It's got to be a draw. That would
And
be
the last
ridiculous.
one is a Swabian word. And I actually think that, well, if it's a draw, we might have another one where you just explain freeform without multiple choice what it means.
From
Anyway.
1516. The beer law.
Yeah, it's very old.
Really
And
interesting. Wow.
yeah. Anyway,
Your beer must
the
taste
final,
great. No, go on.
not the beer is from 1516. It's
I love it when he gets annoyed.
No, beer is actually much older than 15.
yes, it is.
And
Anyway.
Here comes the science.
Anyway,
Come
the final word. Renee, you need to get this.
I know.
From
Pressure.
Swabia, is it?
You know I'm on the call, right,
It
Prime?
is Neichschmeckter.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Neichschmeckter.
Okay.
I think everybody who's not from Swabia can work with it. Is it A, someone not originally from a place, but having moved there? This means they are essentially not a full member of the town community for at least 2 or 3 generations. Or is Neichschmeckter, what a prank is called, spiking someone's food with hot pepper as a rite of passage on their 18th birthday? In Swabia, obviously.
Oh, there's no
Aye.
giveaway. There's no giveaway on that.
Well, there is. You just don't know it.
B.
B. All right. Bob says B.
See, me and Bob are just in tune with each other.
Yes, you are.
Might be wrong.
Yakasura says B.
Copying you.
Yakasura says B as well. Lots of
Bob, we're
B's.
gonna need a cook after this,
Well,
mate.
people, I can see people are trying to make sense
B.
of it. B. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, we'll go
A.
B.
All right. B for burn that math. Andrew says A. A for Andrew then. So Burr, I haven't heard from anything from you yet.
I said A. A.
No, he's
You,
getting A.
you said A. You said A. Oh, all right. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Trying to work out
So
what the-
Niels, I think you can guess as well if you want, because you're from Hamburg. Neichschmeckter. What would that be?
Could be B.
And it is actually someone who moved to a different town and will forever be treated as an outsider.
I like.
Guess A, because hinein. Really? Yes, that is precisely it. And Geschmäckte from Geschmack, taste. But they are like, they have a different taste to them, you know? They're from out there and not from here. I like outsiders, but many of my best friends are outsiders, but this outsider is not from here. Anyway, this means Rini has lost.
Right, moving quickly. How much more data have you got to sell? Sorry, what?
What? No. The final score of the difficult German word quiz, Season 1, the Distant Worlds edition, is Rini, 10 points, and Burr, 12.
57. Oh.
12. But I give Rini one last chance.
What?
Okay.
This is
Oh,
only...
hang on a second. If it
This
was the
is-
other way round, would Burr be getting another chance?
No.
Yep, go on, Prime. I'm
No.
waiting.
I love how he just goes, no.
If you get this one right, there will be no multiple choice. You just have to explain what you think this means.
Okay,
You get 2 points.
I'm good at this. I'm good at words.
Right. What is public viewing?
What?
What is public viewing?
What in German?
Yeah.
Live stream.
Public. I don't know a single bit of German.
No, it's two English words. I mean, no, not translated to German.
Oh,
We
good.
Germans have the term public viewing. But what is it?
Oh, okay.
But what does it mean in
Oh,
German?
what does it mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
course.
public viewing.
Yeah.
It's not going to be live stream, is it? Because live stream's going to be in live and stream and
No,
or
it could
something.
be. It's gonna be. It could be live streaming.
Live stream.
Live streaming would be live streaming. So, no, it's not live streaming.
Okay. Not live.
Oh, so close.
Public viewing.
Is it viewing something in public?
You are aware that Rini is supposed to answer.
Oh no.
I'm trying to see if there's a catch. I can't even remember what's the public viewing.
No, literally wasn't aware of that. No.
No,
How
okay.
come she gets to go at it and I don't?
Because she is behind.
And she's not
Quick,
me.
Give me some ideas.
And she's not you. So,
I don't know. No.
I think you could say anything right now and Prime would still award
Oh.
you 57 points. So
no, because I want to see her drink coffee, actually. But
Oh, that's a bit mean, isn't it?
yes, it
Okay.
is. So, public viewing,
Coffee
come on.
with onions.
Your best guess.
don't
Come on.
know.
What's public viewing? Come on, it has. I think the Americans have the same word, public viewing.
It doesn't even make sense. It just doesn't, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes
Public
perfect
viewing.
sense.
Am I allowed
Just
to
like
guess?
just like handy.
Yes. Tell me.
drive through.
What?
Is it a drive through cinema?
I'm
I was thinking
currently
cinema.
I'm currently
Yeah, I'm gonna go with cinema.
debating minus points for bourbon.
I was thinking. I was going to say the only thing I was thinking was like theatre or cinema.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
not
tenuous
convinced
link.
that either
No.
of us understand the question.
Oh come on! Right, you're gonna have to put me out of misery now.
I'm sorry. It is
Yeah.
simply the public broadcast of sports events, mostly. For example, the soccer or football World Cup, in huge public places where everybody can attend. Public
I don't
viewing.
think we've even got a word for that.
Why would you have a word for
Why
that?
would you have a
What,
word?
what would you do? It's a concept, so
Go
you
to a
need a word
football
for it. No,
Go to a concert? Go to a...
no, but you don't go
Go to
to a football match. You go to the showing of a
Public
football
viewing.
match. Yeah, it's a difference.
You don't.
Yes,
That's
you do.
that's not a German word. Though. That's basically just two English
Anyway,
words that you've nicked.
This doesn't distract from the fact that Rini has lost season 1 of the Difficult German Word Quiz, and we are waiting on the Burpit Witch Space YouTube channel for
On
the
witch-
evidence on the Witch Space news for the evidence, for the proof that Rini drinks a cup of coffee
No, I'm going to go onions. I
or
literally
eats an
can't- I will be
onion.
sick
Eats
if
an
I drink
onion. I don't
coffee.
care. All right, then
Yeah,
then go
okay,
for
right,
onion.
Okay.
We don't
Okay.
want to trigger your Lebensmittelunverträglichkeit.
You leave it bit for-
And they're roboting again. Of course they are, because I dared to.
Spike is so team, but
Cat food
Well,
time.
I'm not going to say that was fun because it wasn't, but thank you.
I won.
Yes, you did.
Miguel.
And I don't think Rini will let you forget that.
Yeah, it's
No.
been lovely knowing you all.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes,
dear.
I think he will have to live with a shaved head for the
Mm.
rest of.
Yeah, that's pretty much a
Do you
given
know
anyway,
what? I
mate.
didn't really have a choice on that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Whole
Jagger.
onion or full cover coffee. That's a good. Nah, I think like half an onion or something.
It's okay. I have a plan.
All right. It has to be a real onion.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be like a chocolate onion or something.
A chocolate onion. Please tell me that's not a thing in Germany.
No, it's not. But I don't know about strange British people.
A bit of chocolate onion.
Anyway,
Where were we?
anyway, I think we have sold enough data for today. We have 1 hour of live streaming. We talked a bit
And we should
about
totally.
yeah, we talked a bit about exploration. Well, not that much actually, but some stats about distant worlds and Destination Soul. We've seen just how much money you can actually make and buy a Corvette and a fleet carrier to annoy Burr. And we had the grand finale of the difficult German word quiz. And of course there will be there will be the final episode coming out this weekend, and 2, don't forget, Speedball 3 Chasing Sanderling on the 9th and 10th of November. Please check the
Indeed.
Speedball Discord channel on the Burphead, and there's also a forum post in the forum events section, so get your ships, everybody can participate, and it would be really, really great to see you all there and participate.
Yeah,
thank
don't
you
miss
very much for my long-suffering guests in stream, which would be Commander Lord Tywin. Okay,
Well,
yeah, all right. I was.
no, I mean, at the beginning you say hello. What do I say now?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
What do we say?
Well, we have guests. We had guests. We had Lord Tywin, we had Rini, and we had Commander Burr. And this has been a fantastic live stream. Thank you all for being here. 07, see you next time, and fly safe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.